Case number T11M29. On the evening of August 24, 2015, Las Vegas, Nevada, Frank Wilson and Rob Richmond conveyed on the rear balcony of Frank Wilson's residence. The purpose of their meeting was to commemorate a significant achievement of exceeding annual sales profits. All events and details of this investigation has been classified as top secret and have been redacted. Frank and Rob each enjoy a tall glass of beer, taking in the beauty of the Las Vegas Strip skyline as Helen, Bernt's wife, gracefully walks out onto the balcony, sipping on a glass of expensive champagne.
I'm glad you stopped by, Frank. I haven't seen you in so long.
Glad that I had a chance to stop by, Ella. It was my pleasure.
I'm about to go to bed, Rob. Is there anything that you need before I do?
Not at all, honey. We won't be much longer.
Helen gently places her hand on Frank's chest as she gives him a loving kiss goodnight. She then goes back into the house.
Okay, good night.
Frank, I've been waiting for a good time to bring this up, but we need to have a discussion about George.
I know he hasn't been coming into the office anymore, but he does struggle with the agoraphobia.
Well, what I definitely know is George isn't afraid of tipping strippers.
What are you talking about?
Paul, our regional manager, sent me a text letting me know that he saw George at a local gentleman's club. I have the photo right here on my phone.
I don't believe this.
As Frank scrolled through the incriminating pictures of George on his phone, an alien spacecraft trailed by fire as smoke fell from the sky. The spacecraft crashed forward into the lake next to the house, grabbing both men's attention. They rushed over to the opposite side of the balcony, staring at the UFO in shock.
Is that what I think it is?
If you need anything at all, just holler.
Thanks, sweetheart. Hey, Genoma, how come you're so strong when all you eat is bread and water? I get that your home planet has strong with gravity, but not having any meat at all seemed like it would have you lacking protein.
The protein levels in most of your livestock are actually too high for my biological makeup and can be toxic to me.
Well, Agent Norman, that sounds tough. I'll have them sing you one of those low-protein alien cow steaks down to earth. Even a man from another world has to appreciate this steak.
Yes, alien cow steaks are delicious, Agent Shaw. And speaking of my visible strength, does a bull eat meat?
Touche, Agent Norman. Touche. Okay, send us the location. 2 bodies burned to a crisp out in the desert, reported by one of the victim's wife. She also reported to local police seeing a not human but human-looking humanoid fleeing the property. So this mule is to go, Agent Norman. This is Agent Norman, an amazing shot with the FBI. We want to talk to you about what happened to your husband, Rob Wilson, and his business partner, Frank Richmond.
I saw both of them just burning, and the fire was so hot, I had to go back into the house. Also, the balcony didn't have any fire damage, but it was covered in water.
You reported saying someone or something running out from the property.
It was at least 8 foot tall, with gray skin and very long arms. It was not human. It looked at me and smiled, taking pleasure in my heartache. Then he jumped off the balcony and ran off into the desert. You see that huge boulder on the beach? Well, that was never there before. It's some kind of spaceship. I'm not crazy. I know what I saw. The police did not take me seriously. They would not even go over there and look at it.
I know all of this is confusing. You just witnessed something very horrific. Helen, I do want you to know that I believe you saw something out of the ordinary. So me and Agent Normal will both take a closer look at it. Go inside, take a seat, and we will let you know if we find anything. All right,
Thank you.
Dallas, I need you to give me a full scan of this folder that I'm currently looking at.
Yes, Agent Shaw. My analysis is that the boulder is actually a holographic projection hiding a Uterodiculum spacecraft.
That means the pilot was a gray, a tall gray from Helen's description.
But why? This ain't is our peaceful race, or have been for the last 1,000 years or so.
Edgar is a well-informed Zeta.
I knew I kept you around for a reason, Agent Norman.
Do you have any more questions for Helen before her memories are redacted?
None at all, Agent Norman. Go ahead and release it.
A microelectric mosquito flies out Agent Norman's fingertip and into the house. After landing unknowingly on Helen's shoulder, the microelectric mosquito injects a serum into her arm. As Helen sat running the previous night's events over in her mind, the serum goes to work. Her memories of that night with Agent Norman and Agent Shaw slowly grow foggier and foggier until they completely fade into the darkness of nothingness.